Today we got two brand new trailers for the Season 4 update, as well as we got a DMZ blog post. So today I'm going to be discussing all that, the brand new features, the new gameplay changes, early showcasing of the brand new maps, as well as new blueprints, weapons, and rewards, and things like that. So if you find today's video informative and helpful, consider hitting that subscribe button so you always stay up to date on the latest Call of Duty news. And also, I did double upload yesterday 2 videos. The first one going over the brand new Season 4 Battle Pass. I got early photos and leaks for you guys, so that way you know exactly what the Battle Pass is going to have a whole week before it even comes out. Another thing is that we also went over and talked about the new license operator we're going to be receiving. So it seems like we're going to be getting Call of Duty and The Boy. Going to showcase the maps, showcase the brand new operators, the new content, and that's exactly what they did here. So we have 7 brand new maps that they ended up showcasing. 3 of them are core maps. I believe they only showed 2 of them because one of them is going to be coming in season. Then they also showed some battle maps, which we have 2 of them, and then they also showed 2 gunfight maps that we have. Good news is every single item that they showed here in this trailer is going to be available on the Season 4 launch day. The only thing that they did not show was one map called the Vondel Waterfront, which is going to be a core multiplayer map, and that is not set to release until the Season 4 Reloaded update, which is not for a while from now. But another thing they ended up showcasing were the brand new operators. So the only 2 operators they really showed were the most important ones, which is obviously Nikto, who's the main character of the Season 4 Battle Pass, and then they ended up showing the Black Cell because they're trying to obviously get some sales for Black Cell. So those are the only really 2 operators that they showed that much in this trailer. Finally, the last thing that I noticed is obviously the blueprints that they ended up showcasing for us. And these, the majority of them are going to be available in the Battle Pass. I do believe that some of them might be available in the Assault on Vondel event, which is the Tier 1 event that we're going to be seeing with the Season 4 launch. I will be making a separate video discussing that event for you guys, talking about how it's going to play out, what's going to be going on with it, and so much more. As of right now, I am expecting one more trailer, and that is going to involve the Battle Pass. Sometimes they do them, sometimes they don't. In Season 1 and 2, we ended up getting the Battle Pass trailers. In Season 3, instead of doing a Battle Pass trailer, they did a Black Cell trailer. So this time around, they might do another Black Cell one, or they might do a Battle Pass one. Those typically arrive just a couple days before the brand new season launches, just to build up that final hype for it. So that's the next trailer we're expecting. But anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about the DMZ changes and new features that we have. So we ended up getting this blog post for DMZ. I already did talk about the majority of things they cover here in the blog post, but this time around we have a little bit more photos and some more detail. But the first thing that we're going to have is obviously Vondel. This is going to be the brand new location. There's going to be a new exclusion zone, which means that it's going to feature a weapon case, brand new bosses. It's a medium-sized map, so you won't run into that many players. It'll feature up to 18 players or 6 squad sizes total. That's going to be like the sizing of this map. Another thing is to expect is there's going to be some brand new features. So one of them is going to be dynamic weather, which we talked about before. Dynamic fog is going to be coming in. Here's a brand new photo just to showcase what the fog is going to look like. It's just a randomly, occasionally going to happen. It's going to cover most or the entirety of the map, and then it'll stay for a couple minutes, maybe like a minute or 2, and then it'll go away. So that's just like a brand new feature that they have to pretty much make the game feel a little bit different, a little bit diverse. The next thing is there's a brand new faction that we have. So this new faction is called Phalanx. This is going to be obviously coming in with brand new challenges, new faction missions, and everything coming in together. Now, what they have is in this photo right here, they ended up showcasing what the menu is going to look like, and this has to do with the new faction reputation system. So one of the first things that I noticed was a couple factions were gone. For example, the Redacted faction and the Legion faction, those are not there anymore. Now we have a total of 4 different factions, and one of them you have to have multiplayer access in order to be able to do that one, which is Crown. But here are the tiers and missions and things like that we have. Here's just an example of that photo. But reputations are going to be arriving within the faction menu of Season 4. Faction tiers are still set as a set of missions with a story mission at the end. In Season 4, the story mission in each tier is now unlocked when enough faction reputation has been earned. Players can complete both standard missions and urgent missions to earn faction reputation. This gives more flexibility in how factions are progressed. So that's some good news right there. That's not the majority of the content we are going to be receiving. The major thing is this brand new menu called the Forward Operating Base. So here's a photo of what it looks like while I explain it to you guys. Consider the Forward Operating Base a central hub for DMZ here. Operators will complete objectives to unlock upgrades across DMZ. Unlike faction missions and previous DMZ missions, the FOB upgrade objectives are passive and do not require players to equip them to make progress. The FOB is divided into 4 categories of upgrades, which is going to be the weapons locker, the stash, bounty board, and communication station. So these are the different things or sections that they're going to be doing them off in. So that way, as you guys can see from this photo, you got all these different upgrades that are locked, and then you have to work through them and unlock them. But in this menu is where you're going to be doing urgent missions, and the urgent missions are what's going to be helping you build up reputation. So rather than doing the tier missions, you can also do these urgent ones and be able to complete them to build build up your faction reputation and all that. But the next thing that we have is a new feature, which is a wallet. So now you're going to be able to store your cash rather than every single time you exfil and lose all the cash that you've ended up collecting. Now you're going to be able to store it in a wallet. You can either exfil with this. So example, if there's a challenge that says exfil with $100,000 cash, you can actually save up your money and do that challenge, or you can save it and then maybe go out on a buying spree to upgrade your operator and get brand new things in some sort of particular game. But basically just a new feature to help you save your money. But the next thing that we have is new and refreshed missions. It says new missions are set and designed to work across multiple exclusion zones in DMZ. Season 4 will contain new and reworked missions as well as the inclusion of always active objectives in the FOB. Story missions are now unlocked by earning faction reputation through standard mission completion or urgent mission completion, which we've talked about already, and then I've explained all that for you guys. But obviously with this brand new content, there's going to be brand new rewards. So these factions and tiers and all these are going to have some sort of rewards for you to get. As you saw from that photo earlier, you get contraband, you can also get calling cards, blueprints, things like that from them. And then there's also going to be a weapon case. Now obviously the weapon case and the bosses, they don't really discuss in these blog posts. These are the types of things that you're going to have to wait and find out for yourself once the update goes live. So obviously when it does go live, I am going to be making a video covering the weapon cases, how you're going to be able to get them, if there's any new secrets or Easter eggs or any like things that you can do. So for example, like how we had the Heated Madness blueprint in the Season 3 Reloaded update, there might be something new like that with Season 4, and I'll show you guys how to do it, how to complete them, and what else there is. But anyways, that's pretty much it for today's video. We talked about the trailers and the DMZ update, but there is a lot more content that's going to be involved with Season 4, which I am going to be making more videos on. I do have like 3 other videos lined up for you guys over these next few days until we get into the Season 4 update. But anyways, that's all that I got for you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you found today's video informative, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you always stay up to date on the latest Call of Duty news and updates. But it's been your boy Tridzo. Hopefully I'll be seeing you guys on the channel again. Peace.